So here we are in the beginning of November, and we're just combining our beans now. We've been trying to get these beans off, but they just weren't drying down fast enough. We had some nice drying days last week, and so we thought maybe we could do it on Friday. We gave it a shot, but the moisture was just too high, so we had to call it off, and looks like we're gonna go today. So we're in here combining our soybeans. We have our barley beans and we have our wheat beans. And maybe we can take them off together, not sure. But we're for sure taking off the barley beans, and then we're gonna get the wheat planted today also. My dad's on his way in here too with the sprayer. So the plan is that we're gonna spray this field just to knock down any of the weeds, and then hopefully get the wheat drilled in right behind it. So, but first, gotta get the beans off. Definitely drier up here across the top. Down in the bottom next to that waterway, it was a little bit wetter, but I think we're gonna be good up here on the top. So I just talked to Dave, who's running the combine. He said that we were right at 15% for moisture, so that's right at the max of our limit. So, but that was when they started. Hopefully things are continuing to dry down here. We have a nice sunny day, and it's actually fairly warm. I know I have my beanie on, but I got out here and it's getting kind of hot. So yeah, so it'll keep drying down, but hopefully we'll get it a little bit drier overall. If you were paying attention, these beans are grown for seed. So the beans that we're taking off here today are not going for feed or for food, but are going to be used to plant next year's crop. So we work with ChemGrow and have a contract to grow seed beans. And so that's what these beans are. Both our barley beans and our wheat beans this year are going to be seed beans. anxious to see what our yield's gonna be here. You can see that the plants are not that big. This summer was really dry for us, and so the plants never really got to be too big. But hopefully we still have a decent yield. We'll see, I guess. So Dad just got to this field. He's gonna start spraying. So we're trying to do things back to back here. The combine's still running and we're gonna start spraying so we can get this field covered. Earl's already here at the other field starting to plant the wheat. So we'll go check out, see how he's making out. I know you guys can't see it because it's way too far away, but in the bean field across the road here, there was just a huge buck chasing a doe that went running across there. I mean, he was on the other side of the field, but I could definitely see there was a decent sized rack on that thing. Have to tell Uncle Jay, not my uncle, my kid's uncle, but my brother-in-law Jay hunts some of the ground that's next to these fields, so he's gonna be excited to hear that. Looks like Dad's staying ahead of Earl. He just showed up here. We're starting to drill some of this wheat in. So it looks like he's gonna chase him and we'll get the spraying and the wheat done the same day here, hopefully. So. Well, I guess that's making the most of the day. Combine, spray, and replant all within a couple hours. All right, just past Dad. He's on his way home with the sprayer, so he must be done spraying. And I got a call from Earl that he's ready for some seed. So I'm headed back into that field to fill up the drill again.